Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I move and then everybody else does. So
Right, right. They're
right.
all NPCs. Yeah, they're all NPCs, so they will automatically go last at the end of the turn, and you'll. Okay, a little classical music for me there. All right, so we're checking the audio here. See if we have a game. Ah, Nay is on here. Jim Stout. Jim Stout. All right, we're gonna call that an audio check. Hello, everybody. Phil down in Florida, Bri G, GW Rules. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. I am Bessie-less today. Bessie's on the road driving back from Tahlequah. She had to drive over there for the weekend for some family business, and now she's on her way back. Of
And
course,
that makes Charlie Bessie list today for dice rolls.
I know. You're stuck with me. You're stuck with my die rolls. That's the horrible part about it. And I'm stuck with my own die rolls. That's terrible. I know how bad they are.
Well, they match. I from what I've seen, they match up pretty much with the way I play. Just ask
Well, there
Nay
you
and
go.
Jody;
There you go.
they'll tell you.
There you go. I should put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing here. So this is an interesting scenario. This is Dead Rise. It's a fun little scenario, but we very seldom have we played it with an epic level character. So this is an epic level Conan out here. So, gosh, I don't really see much of a chance of him not surviving. I think we're going to do a couple things to make it a little bit harder for him. We're going to up the turns to 8 turns instead of 6. It'll still go really, really fast, but we're going to add a couple extra turns on there. Then the other thing is that remember, oh wait, I don't want to go into all of this story. We will officially go live in a little less than 3 minutes. Tres minutos. We are going to be using the horror deck, maybe. Um, Obviously, the monsters are not big enough to necessarily cause horror in Conan. Uh, but if he draws a yellow card that says roll a horror check, we will still roll a horror check. Conan is a bit of a superstitious fellow. He has no qualms at all about wading through whatever it is and chopping it down, but he doesn't necessarily like just hanging out with animated dead bodies. That's sometimes that gets under his skin a little bit. Let's see. The other thing, and I think Charlie and I were talking about this tactically, and if you play this scenario, this is a tough scenario. Don't start off with this scenario if you're a new player. Um,
It should come with a player's warning.
it should come with a warning. It should come with a warning. Don't just be ready. This one's can be kind of tough. Um, he's going to I would really recommend that you try to end the turn disengaged from the enemy. Because if you end the turn and you're still engaged, then that means you're going to start the next turn already engaged. So as soon as you activate, you're just going to have to fight. That's going to cost you your activation. That's all you're going to do is just stand there and fight. Now, in Pulp Valley, that can be a lot of fun because you can just, wade through them. But one of these yellow cards, doggone it, and now I'm going off and talking about stuff that I shouldn't be talking about. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna talk about Bessie not being here with us. So she was like, yeah, we're gonna leave at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so we can make it back here because she was going with her and her sister and everybody, and I'm like, oh well, that'll be nice. That way you'll be back in time for the game because it's a fairly long drive. So the plan was that they were going to leave around 6 o'clock. Plenty of time to make it back for the game. Not a big deal. it was a little after 8 o'clock when they left. So only about a 2 and a few minutes delay on leaving. So yeah, absolutely no chance that she'll make it back in time for the game. Just a 2 hour delay. And it's 10 o'clock. So we'll say this. Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and we are playing a live game today. We have a guest all the way from Michigan, Charlie Stout. Charlie
Hey,
Stout.
everybody.
Let's throw you a picture of Charlie Stout up here on the camera. Look. Oh, there he is, right there. There's a
There he
Charlie
is.
Stout.
Hey.
There he is, his smiling face, saying howdy to everybody. How awesome is that? So, if you would like to get your face plastered on YouTube for, you ought to get signed up to play with us. Next week we have Nay coming, and I was hoping that maybe Jody would be available the week after that. I'll just have to find out about that. But if you would like to play with us, there's no reason not to get signed up. Send us an email or a Facebook message and say, hey, I want to play too. Doesn't matter how much you've played. This is all for fun. There is no wagering. And I want to repeat that again for all of you out there. Absolutely no wagering. Strictly for
So,
fun.
so that means I have to cancel my bets with Jody and Nay,
Mhm,
right?
mhm, mhm,
Oh
mhm. All
man.
that betting, that's strictly prohibited.
I just want to
Uh,
say something real quick for the fans at home, if I can. I highly
Absolutely.
recommend signing up to do this. It is actually a lot of fun, and like Dave said, you really don't have to ever even played it once. He directs the game really well, and you just have to make decisions. It's great.
Mhm, mhm. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, sir. Let's see, what screen should I be on? Oh, I miss Bessie. Bessie, come home. DW Low is on here. Hey, Eli's on here. Elfbait. Elfbait did a really cool video talking about Pulp Alley not too long ago. I posted it up on the players group. I'd like y'all to check out what he had to say. Um, and it's always interesting to get another perspective. So I definitely appreciated his insight into the game as well. DWLO is on here. Nay is on here. Dennis Cross is on here. Kevin Salyer is on here. Thank you guys so much for joining today. Now, I want to remind you guys that we are going to reveal the secret word today for this particular game. And what you want to do after we reveal what the secret word is, you want to just write it down and put it in your back pocket until the video is completed, until the live portion of the video is completed. And then you want to come back to this video after it is posted on YouTube and leave a comment that includes whatever the secret word was. And then that will get you entered into our Thursday drawing. Now, this Thursday, we're going to be giving away one of these shirts. We're going to give away one shirt on Thursday. We have a black one that is in 2XL. We have a pink one that is also in 2XL. And we have a gray one that is in 3XL. So if those aren't your sizes, I apologize, but that's what I got. So that's all I can give away. Um, Anyway, we'll give one of those shirts away next Thursday during our live video on Thursday nights. Let's see. So this is Dead Rise, and I think there's a couple things that I would recommend if you play this scenario. One is you want to avoid being engaged with the zombies, if at all possible. Definitely at the end of your turn, you want to try to, at the end of the turn, you want to be away from the zombies. So you got to do whatever you can. If you have to dodge or whatever, because if you start the turn in contact with an enemy, then that's basically all you're going to get done. And because more enemies are going to be showing up, then they're going to start overwhelming you, yada, yada, yada. As long as you end the turn away from the zombies, then you're going to get at least, hopefully, some of an activation that you can move away from them, you can run, yada, yada. This isn't that sort of zombie game where you just go wading through and smashing them. Now, Conan will. Conan will wade through these guys and smash them. This scenario is actually designed for level 3 characters, and it is a hard scenario to play with level 3 characters. But Conan is not only is he level 4, he is an epic level character. So he is just built for crushing and defeating. I think I'd only give it like maybe around a 5% chance that Conan will actually go down during this. I think there is overwhelming odds that Conan will still be standing at the end of this. The thing is though, can he find the thief? So the thief is actually available during this scenario, and for those of you that have been following the story, he left Zambula with a magic ring. He's been heading towards the kingdom of Ophir to return the ring for a big, sizable reward. And along the way, the ring was stolen by a thief, and now he's trying to hunt down the thief. The thief is potentially on the table today. So if we draw the yellow card, that says man's best friend on it, then that means he has located the thief, and all he has to do is go over there and complete it just like a regular plot point and scoop it up.
Oh,
And
I
then
don't
he
get to
will
beat
have the
on him.
ring. What was that, Charlie?
I don't get to beat on him.
Well, that's part of the story. You'll get part of the story as we go along. So this is loosely based on actual Conan canon story. It's really weird the way the Conan stories are kind of put together because they are so uh, mixed up chronologically. Um, so, for
Yeah, they bounce
example,
around a lot.
yeah. For example, the Star of Kerala is a story of what happens after Shadows of Zambula is a story by Robert E. Howard. And then in 1978, I think it was Nybeck Nyberg and DeCamp did a story called Star of Kerala. So they're like, well, that's cool, but Robert E. Howard kind of left that story hanging. So they came in 1978 and they wrote the story called Star of Kerala, which involves him in the Kingdom of Fear, returning the ring to the princess, yada yada. That was 1978. But then in 1986, Leonard Carpenter comes in and he writes a story, a full book called Conan the Raider that takes place in between those two things. So that's kind of what we're actually playing is the story in between Shadows of Zambula and Star of Kerala, which is Conan the Raider. And basically, what happens during Conan the Raider is at the beginning of the book, he loses the ring. And then at the end of the book, he gets the ring back. And then that leads into Star of Kerala. Anyway, more information than you need. I would highly recommend the book called Conan the Swordsman because it is a nice group of short stories by Nyberg and Carter and DeCamp. uh, it published in 1978, and it really does kind of have uh, Howard-esque, Robert E. Howard-esque sort of feel to it. There are many short stories like Howard did for Amazing Tales, Weird Tales, things like that. Uh, and they always dovetail it into another story, just like Star of Kerala was intended to be dovetailed into Shadows uh, of Zambula. Anyway, we're gonna get this started. We're gonna make this an 8 turn scenario. Conan is starting off. He is surrounded by two scary zombies. So he's going through the desert here. He's chasing the thief, and he gets to a part where the ground almost becomes kind of mushy. Uh, and he finds some pools of water, but they are they are poison. They have just a very high salt content to them. There's like a white edge, crusty edge around the pools, so you can't drink it. Um, and then he continues going. He's running out of water. The thief, Juvius, is somewhere ahead of him. He's trying to catch up to this thief. He thinks, Conan, there's no way he's going to give up. He'll catch that thief, do or die. And this scenario, maybe he will catch him. Charlie, we're starting turn number one. At the start of the turn, what are you going to do here?
Do we draw a yellow card at the start of the turn, or
I don't
not
remember.
until
Do we?
after?
Yeah, yeah. Let's look and see. Let's look and see, because I don't remember if we do it at the start of turn one or not, or if I already did that. Let's look here. Said once. Okay, let's see if it says here. Scenario card. Each time you activate your survivor before doing anything else, draw a yellow card. So that's what we're going to do. When you
Okay.
activate your character, we will draw a yellow card. I have 11 yellow cards laid out here. I'm going to roll a d12. If I roll a 12, I'll re-roll. Let's see. What camera is this? Four? Four. Camera item four. Oh, I didn't say which end I was going to start counting from, Charlie, so I'll let you decide. Am I going to start counting
Fr
from
Yeah,
this
from that
end?
one,
Okay,
from that
so
end.
one,
Yeah.
two, three, four. Four is the card, and it is a plot point, but it is not the thief. So 1 die 8 inches in a random direction. So you see something. You see a half buried statue over here by a half buried statue. As that zombie is coming up behind you, you see that there's a half buried statue right there next to him.
Mm.
All right. And then you can continue your activation, sir.
I think I'm going to. How close is that second zombie to reaching? Is it under the 12 inches?
I'm not sure
Isn't
what
there a
that
set?
question was.
How far away is the second zombie from Conan?
Well, one of them is just about 1 or 2 inches, and the other one's about 3 or 4 inches.
Okay, that's what I needed to know. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
move.
right. You're not looking at YouTube. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, I got too many people in the house and I can't.
Nope, not
That's
not a
all right.
problem. I was confused. I forgot that you're
Yeah.
looking at the.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Conan run past the nearest zombie at
Okay,
full tilt.
where's he trying to get to?
Um, just kind of around the other side of the big giant rock,
Oh, okay. All right.
but
So
not.
we're
I
gonna.
don't want him to be in contact with it. I just want him to be making
Okay.
a circle.
So 12 inches. He takes off around this way. He gets over here.
There we go.
Can you see where he's at there?
Yep, I sure can.
Okay. So now we have 10 yellow cards. That eliminated one of the yellow cards. So then on their turn, he doesn't have any shooting to do. He doesn't have any actions to do. So that'll end his activation. We have one zombie that will reach you. So he will come running at you. The other zombie will be out of range and won't be able to get to you. This one will reach you. Now, it will be rolling 3 die 6 to attack you. Do you want to brawl it or are you going to dodge me?
I am going to brawl in good Sumerian. Uh,
That's the
yeah,
spirit. So
yeah.
you've
I'm just
got
gonna go after him. I have
5d10.
I have 5d10. Yes.
Okay, so here is the zombies attack. You know what? I got a sucker punch laying here. I'll go ahead and throw that sucker punch in there. So I'll get 4 die 10. 4 die 10. Let me switch cameras here so you guys can see. Okay, 4 die 10 coming at you. And I got 3 successes, 2 5s and a 4. Here is your 5 die 10
Now,
brawling.
do we? They're undead, so they have to get 2 hits in order to be affected, right?
Yep, they are reanimated. And
Okay.
you got a 10, and two tens, a 9, and an 8. Do you want to re-roll your dice or make them re-roll one of theirs?
I want to re-roll one of mine,
Okay,
please.
we're going to change that 1 into a 2. See, that improved it. That got better. All right,
See,
now
told
you
you.
have combat sense. So that means you control the blocking here. They got 3 successes. You got 4 successes. You could block all of theirs and still deliver one, which would do nothing.
I'll just do a take them all, I guess.
Okay, he says take them all. So the zombie is going to have to roll a 4 dice health check. Conan will roll a 3 dice health check, and the zombie is down. Blip. Okay, and now Conan will roll his 3 dice health check. And you failed with 1 because you are rugged. You get to re-roll that 1 failure,
Yes, I was going to say that.
and you turn it into a 2, and you are still injured.
Okay.
Conan takes an injury. The next zombie will not be able to rush you because you're too far away, so it will simply move 6 inches forward. Blip. All right. You played that sucker punch. The other zombie coming up around the hill here. Let's see. I think we are to recovery checks. All right. We'll see if the zombie gets up, and we'll see if Conan recovers. Hey, let's do red dice, white dice. Red dice, white dice.
I'll take red, please.
All right. Let's see. Here it is. Red was the lucky one, sir. And you shake
Yay.
off your injury. The zombie did not recover. Zombie is removed from play. Oh, I almost had Conan there. Almost had him. Almost had him. That close. All right, we are starting turn number 2. This is an 8-turn scenario. The very first thing that happens is that we're going to roll for, so this is 1, this is 10. Okay, we're going to roll for a random card here. A 10. Okay, let's see what it is. Unseen danger, you get a random peril. The peril is 2 with might or finesse. You have 4 die 10 in might. I bet
That's
you
what
he
I'm going
can
to
make,
use.
bet you he can make that. You got the 2 you needed. You could use your lucky break there card and draw 2 cards if you'd like to. You have a lucky break in your hand?
No, I have breakaway.
Nope, you got lucky break.
Oh, I pulled the wrong card. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I think I will draw. I'll burn that card and
Draw 2?
get a couple extra cards. Yeah.
All right. I apologize. I may have said the wrong card. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I think
anyway,
that's
here are your
me.
next 2 cards: Bad Luck and Stay Down. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Well, neither of those are horrible cards.
No, no, you could actually put those to use. So we've drawn our yellow card for the turn. So now you. Oh, oh, wait, wait, wait. I get more zombies at the end of that turn, right? Let's look here.
It's either at the end or the beginning. I forget which.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. At the end of each turn, place 1 zombie 1d8 inches from the center of the table in a random direction. Okay. So, center of the table is going to be basically this little clump up here, this little hill. So, we're going to draw X zombies, and you got 1 zombie, d8 inches 3 inches off this away. 3 inches over here. So I think this may be some sort of burial mound right here, this little clump. That's where they all seem to be coming up out of.
I'm sure
All
there's a
right.
little cave mouth there somewhere that they're
Mm-hmm.
just kinda
I think
meandering
they're
out
just
of.
like coming up out of the mud.
Oh,
All right, buddy, you have an activation. What do you want to do here? You did not get another plot point yet. If you wanted to, you could rush, or you could you want to try and come over here and take one of them out, or what do you think you want to do? Right now, you are in range where both of them could charge you if they wanted to. What are your thoughts here? What do you think you want to do?
since they're all far enough away from me for the moment, because I know I'm gonna start getting more than I can deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and move around the backside of that big rock that's in the middle
Get
of the table.
okay. Or
Probably another 10 inches, we'll say.
okay. So you're wanting to be outside of their ability to rush you.
Yes, please.
You want to be far enough away. Okay. So I'm going to move you. I
I'm
know
gonna
I'm
avoid
standing.
fighting as long as I can.
Okay. He's a little nervous about these walking dead creatures. Okay, so you have moved off that
He
way, and you
he
are
didn't do
out.
his sacrifice to Crom this morning.
Uh huh. Uh huh. You know those don't help anyway. So
Yeah.
you are outside of their rush range on the other side of that hill.
Yep.
So I guess that's what they will do. I'll send one of them around this way. Since it can't reach you, it'll just move 6. One will move the other way. And he's around on this side. All right. Well, they're gonna kind of get you
They're
in a
trying to
pincer
surround
move
me.
here.
Yeah.
They're gonna kind of get you tied up where you're not gonna have much room to run. Gonna have to start fighting them eventually. Let's see.
Yep.
Doesn't mean it had to be that turn. And that will end the turn. This is partially it's a survival scenario. When you play this one at home, it really is. It's just a survival scenario. So the best way to survive this scenario is to not engage the zombies. However, he does want to find the thief as well. So that'll be something that we have to keep working towards. That card will go back into the stack now. I'll shuffle up the cards. Lay them out. Okay. And then at the end of the turn, we're going to add X more. We're going to add 2 more. By the way, we're adding X because Conan is an epic level character. Normally, you would just add 1 more each turn. 6 inches off this way, 7 inches off this way. So
Yeah.
one of
See,
them
now
is
I figured this is where I was going to start getting swarmed.
possibly, possibly. I don't know that you got a lot more room to run.
I don't.
Um, all right, so unfortunately, you're going to get into an area here. I'm not sure that you can still see the whole table or not from
I
your
can.
from your single view.
I
All
can
right,
see it.
brother, you are starting off a new turn. We need to draw another yellow card, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So 10 cards. We'll start over here. This is 1. This is 10. 9. Man's best friend. That's the thief.
Aha.
That is the thief. Oh my gosh. All right. So he appears 1d8 inches in a random direction. So he appears 8 inches straight towards these 2 zombies that are over here.
Of
He may even
course.
have appeared directly in between them. What camera do I want to be on? This is a lot harder when you're doing it all on your own. Um,
There's your
okay,
secret
so
word. Where's Bessie?
I know, I no. That should probably be the code word, huh, for this one. Have we used
Either
that
that or
before? I
Bessie
don't
come
know.
home.
Let's see. 8 inches in a random direction. 6, 7, 8. You know what? It's almost right there. All right. So this is what it is. He has fallen into a a deep area. Might even call it quicksand. Might just call it a mud pit or a water pit. But he has fallen into, and all you can see is his shoulders and his head sticking up out of the mud. His shoulders and his head are sticking up out of the mud. All right. Now, that is the thief. That is Juvius who stole the ring of Coralla. Now, where is the ring? You're on your last couple sips of water. You got to try and get that ring back from him. What are you going to do here?
I'm gonna charge that first zombie that's
That's
between
the
me and.
spirit. That's the
Yep.
spirit. Okay. So here he comes at the zombie. You're rolling 5 die 10. Did I forget to draw cards? I think I should have drawn cards at the start of the turn also. I think I
Oh
might
yeah,
have
we didn't
forgot
do
that a
that.
couple turns. You drew a disarmed. I drew a distraction. Okay. All right, here is the fight. You've got 5d10. I've got 3 die 6. Oh, you're going to have zombies all over you. Here is the fight. Here is the fight. Conan's swinging for the fences. Oh, you got an 8 and a 6.
Hmm.
Here is the baddie. 6 and a 5. How do you play it?
Let's block the 6
You
and do
know,
a
one
one die
hit's
health
not
check.
gonna. One hit
Oh, that's
isn't
right.
gonna
One
do
hit doesn't
anything
do
to
anything,
it.
so I have to take them all. I don't have a choice.
Okay, or you could block both of them. But yeah, yeah. So take them all situation. You'll roll a 2 dice. It will roll a 2 dice health check. It is down. Blip. Conan slashes it, rips it in half. Conan rolls also, and he passes his health check. He is not injured during the fight. All right. That ends your
Um,
activation.
yeah.
And now you
I
get
I think I want to
swarmed.
use my stay down on him though.
Okay. All right. Might as well do it now, huh? Okay. So there's
Yeah.
a stay down for that fella.
So he can't roll a recovery check. So basically, he's got to stay there.
Yep. Yep. So the next fella that's closest to you is this one. It will come in and try to rip you a new one. So it's rolling 3 die 6. Do you want to brawl or do you want to dodge?
I'm gonna brawl.
Okay, here is the attack against you. It got, what camera am I on? This one. It got a 6. You got a 7 and a 5. Wow, that's crappy. Wait. Those are 8s. Why did I think those were 2s? A 7, a 5, and 2 8s. Okay, well that's
So I'm
good.
gonna,
So you could block and deliver 3.
and that's exactly what I want to do.
Okay, so he's going to block his 6 and deliver 3. The monster will have to roll a 3 dice health check. Failed, and it is down. Blip. Okay. I have another one that can come at you from the other side. Rawr. Another one's coming up, and it is rolling 3 die 6. Conan has Moxie. He will not suffer penalties from multiple fights. So he could either brawl. This will be the last guy that'll have range to you this turn. The other ones will not be able to get to you. Do you want to brawl this one or do you want to dodge it?
Oh, I'm thinking I might want to dodge so that I can move away from all three of them in case any of them stand up.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
except that
definitely
he
is.
stays up either way. Eh,
No, you definitely want to dodge. If you're going to have any
yeah,
chance of getting the
I'm gonna
plot
dodge.
point,
Right,
if
I'm
you
gonna
if you
dodge.
don't dodge, you could try and knock him down, but then I'm going to roll a recovery check for all three of those zombies, and if any
Two
one
of
of
them.
them stands up, then you're not going to move. You'll be stuck right there.
Right.
The only way you're going to make it to that plot point is if you dodge.
Don't forget that first zombie that went, or the first skeleton or whatever it is that went down.
Correct. You're right. I'd
Can't
only
roll
get
a
to roll
recovery.
two. I'd only get to roll
Right.
two recovery checks.
Yeah,
So
he's
if
gonna
I
dodge.
failed both of them, if I fail both of those recovery checks, then you'll get to move. Yep.
He'll sidestep out of the way. I get 4d10.
You
That's a
do
safe
get
bet.
4 die 10, but that's not going to be good enough because I'm rolling 3 die 6. I got 3 die 6 coming at you. I got 3 die 6 of beatdown, Conan beatdown. There ain't no way you're going to be able to dodge what I got coming. Look at that. Bam! A 6 and a 4. All right. You only got 4 die 10 to try and dodge my 6 and a 4. And you did it. You got a 7. That takes care of my 6. You got a 5. That takes care of my 4. And you can move 1 inch away. Now, the reason that was so important is that if you start your activation engaged, like even if he'd have knocked that guy down, and if I would have passed a recovery check, I'd have come right back up in contact with him, which means that he wouldn't have been able to move on his next turn. Let's see. So I only have one recovery check to roll because the other one is going to stay down. So one recovery check at the end of the turn, and it failed, so it is gone. But I also get X zombies at the end of the turn, so this is really exciting. I'm excited for him to get the thief if he can actually get to him, and he can this turn. That was a lucky draw. Here is the new zombie appearing. 8 inches in the wrong direction. Doggone it. That is
I
not
don't
where I
know. It's
wanted him to
behind
be.
Conan. He's not looking that way.
No, it's not behind Conan.
Oh,
It's
isn't
clear
it?
over here. It's clear over
Oh, okay.
here. Wrong place. Oh, this little fella here would have moved 6 inches towards Conan at the end of that turn, also. So there's his move. All right, so he got his 6 inch move. The next thing, I'm going to pull a bullet. We're going to draw cards. You drew a out of ammo. I drew a I'm all right. Hmm. I like that. I like me having an I'm all right. That card's gone. All right. That card's gone.
Let's go.
All
Offer to
right.
pull the thief out of the quicksand if he
You
gives me this
are. You
stupid
are.
ring.
You're right there. Now he may be dead already. He may be dead already, even as you get there close to him. So you move over there, and just as you get there, he starts sputtering a little bit. Water, water. All right. So you have moved into contact. Now you're going to have to pass a plot point and a peril. Here is your peril. 1 with finesse or cunning. Well, he's got 4 die 8. Sorry, 4 die 10 in finesse. He's at
Uh,
3. 3 die
yeah, I was gonna
10
say I
in
don't really
finesse.
want to correct you, but it's 3 die 10 in
3 die
finesse.
10 in finesse. Here we go.
I would
Need
take the
one.
bonus.
Easy peasy. So you made it past the peril. And then the plot point challenge is 1 with cunning.
2d8.
Oh, that's his weak spot. Now I got
So
him.
The one
He
bad
has
spot.
he's never passed a cunning check in his entire life. He only has 2 die 8 in cunning, and he's got to pass one of these. One of these, and Conan gets up out of there. We
Push
should
that
do
like
the
button if you haven't.
what was it?
Push that like button if you haven't done so yet.
Yeah. Hey everybody, push that like button for us. If you're watching today, take a moment right now and hit that like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to be. Get subscribed to our silly little channel here. Um, also, be sure to hit that bell so you get a notification when we upload a new video. That's how it's supposed to work anyway. Some people tell me it doesn't actually do anything, but probably does it sometimes. Um, we're going to do a giveaway on Thursday. We're going to be giving away one t-shirt. We'll do the drawing on Thursday during our live video. And the secret word is, what's our secret
Bessie
word
come
going to
home.
be? What was it, Charlie?
Bessie come home. That was your comment when you
um,
were trying to figure out how you were going to do everything by yourself today.
I know. It gets a lot harder. Especially forgetting to change the cameras. That I get so focused on the game that I forget that I'm trying to show you guys everything at home too, and I forget to change the camera. Uh, let's do. We did Conan. We did. I think
Spiders.
we've done Bessie before. Let's just do Pulp. P. The secret word for this game is Pulp. 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 So that is the secret word for this game. If you'd like to be entered into our drawing on Thursday evening, then come back to this video once the video is completed. The live portion is done here in another, I don't know, hour. I don't know. And then leave a comment on the video that include. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you're a subscriber and leave a comment that says Pulp, Pulp, and you will be entered into the drawing for the T-shirt on Thursday. All right, let's see what we're at. This was a. You need one success here. You need
Yes,
one
I do.
success,
2
and
D8.
you got it. You only got
Yeah.
one success. You needed one, and that's what you got. So, the thief, let's see. The thief tells you where he lost the ring. He tells you where the ring was lost. He doesn't have the ring anymore, but it was lost. And he tells you where to locate it. That plot point is completed. And by the way, he is he after that he dies. So the thief is gone. With his dying breath, he whispers to Conan where the location of the Star of Kerala could be found. Now, we continue the slaughter. This now it really is just a stay alive scenario. Now from there on, it's just a stay alive. Oh, we should give you a blue card for that too. We should give you a blue card. So you got a +1 to your might for the rest of the scenario.
Ooh, nice.
Did that. Okay. And now the zombies come at you. So here is a zombie coming at you. This you'll have one more that will be able to reach you this turn. Do you want to brawl this one or do you want to dodge it?
I'm going to dodge.
Okay. One, 2, 3,
4D10.
4 die 10. And it has 3 die 6. Here is the attack. It got a 5. Here is your dodge. Yeah, you easily dodge it, so you can move 1 inch away.
I'm gonna move 1 inch straight towards you. There you go. Right next to the termite mound.
Uh huh. Uh huh. All right. Let's see if you moved out of range of my other zombie. You did. Okay. Well, it will only be able to move 6 inches. It'll come around on this side. This one is also out of range, so it'll come around this side. And that will end the turn. At the end of the turn, we'll get X zombies. The number of zombies will be 2, and they will appear 4 inches off of this way and 1 inch. We'll just put him up on top of the mound like that, up there. Yeah, okay. That ends the turn except for a recovery check. It is recovered. Right now, there are 6 zombies in play. All right, Charlie, we're starting a new turn. We're drawing cards. You drew a danger. I drew a just reward. All right, Charlie, what are you going to do?
Let's move him around the big rock towards that first plot point that popped up.
What did I do with that? Oh, towards that. All right, there are like 2 zombies sitting right there next to that plot point.
Okay, because I can't see them from here, but
I know.
um, just okay. Just move him 12 inches toward you. Then that's fine.
Okay, 12 inches towards me. Get you all the way out here. Make sure you're over 6 inches from the edge. You're about seven
Oh,
inches from the edge of the table right now.
we didn't draw another yellow card yet.
Oh, we didn't? Doggone it.
No.
Okay. We might have to go back then. One, two,
Yeah,
three,
put it.
four,
Go ahead and
five,
put him
six,
back
seven,
next to that.
eight, nine. Well, we'll see if it changes anything.
All right.
So 1 through 9, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is Dead Rise. All survivors must roll a horror check.
Oh, goody.
Horror check. Oh, yeah, I am going to have to move you back.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
gonna have
He
to
was
move
just
you back.
next to
Where
that.
were you? You were right.
He
You
was
were
right
right
next to
there
that termite mound.
by the termite mound.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to roll a horror check. That is on D10. Conan does not like undead. He failed it, and he's gonna actually draw a green card. Okay, green card is don't panic at the end of the turn. Okay, all right. So it will not hurt him. Has no ill effect. This is an attached card. Let's see. It's attached to him, and you can remove this card to get rid of a negative horror effect. So
Oh, that's a good
right
one to have
now, yeah, that's a good one.
then.
Now the other thing that is move all living dead 1 die 6 towards the nearest survivor. So all of them are going to start moving now. So the one that was 1 inch away from you is now back in contact with you. The one that is about 3 inches away moves 3 inches towards you and is also in contact with you.
Oh boy, split combat.
hmm That one only moves 2 inches towards you. The one on top of the hill moves 5 inches down the hill. It's a couple inches away from you. This one moves 2 inches towards you, and this one moves 5 inches towards you. And that's a lot. That's a
That's
lot
a
of
lot.
zombies now. Okay. All right, here we go. So yes, you are correct because now, technically, at the start of your activation, now you have 2 zombies on you, and a fight starts immediately. You could choose how you do this. You're going to have to put at least one dice on each of them. Do you want to brawl them or are you going to try to dodge?
Well, first of all, does that count as an activation for them?
No,
Okay.
no, their activation has
Um,
not taken place yet.
wow. And they roll 3 dice for attacks, correct?
You are correct. They will be rolling three dice.
I'm
What do you
actually
think?
going to try to dodge both. I'll split 2 dice to each zombie.
Okay. Now, you don't have
Hopefully.
to do it even. You could put three on one and choose to resolve that one first.
Oh,
Because
I
if
didn't
you're
think
at,
of that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's
so
do that.
instead of splitting the dice evenly, he's going to put three on one. And then because he is the active character, he gets to choose which fight to resolve first. So he can choose to try and resolve, this fight here first. And if he is able to dodge away from that one, then the other one will have no effect because they'll no longer be in contact. But that means you're going to have to try and stop my massive 3 die 6 attack. Boom! And I got a 4. Hmm. Can you get a 4 on 3 die 10? Not this time. Okay, you got a 9. And that's enough to dodge me. So that allows you to move away 1 inch,
Yep.
and that means that the other one will not be able to do anything because that'll automatically separate you for the fight. And that fight is canceled. Now that ends your activation, and you are about to get swarmed. Get ready for the slugfest here. So now we're going to activate the green guy, and he's going to move in and attack you again. He'll only be rolling 2 die 6 this time. What do you want to do? Brawl or
I
dodge?
am going to brawl this time with
Okay,
my
you got 5
5 die 10.
die 10. My 2 die 6 can beat that. 2 die 6, and I got nothing. 5 die 10, and you got, oh my God, you got a 6. You got a 6,
It only takes
three
one.
threes, and a 1. And guess what happens when you only get one hit against a
Nothing.
reanimated? It
Nothing.
does nothing. So the next fellow will activate and he will come at you as well. This one will
And
come
as
in
he
now.
does that, I am going to play my danger card, which makes him get a random peril.
Random peril. I think he's like
Come on,
stumbling
3.
over. He drew a 3 challenge. 3 with brawl,
Thank you.
might, or cunning. He will be using his brawl skill. I think he's falling over the dead thief. I think he's stumbling over that dead thief. He failed it. He will take a 3 dice health check. He is down. So
Thank you, Crom.
he did not make it to you. He tripped over the thief. I think that thief may have had just enough life in him to bite that zombie in the toe as he was trying to crawl across him. All right, we keep them going. Another zombie comes in. You still have 4 zombies that will be on top of you. Here's the next one. You're going to dodge it or are you brawling me?
I'm going to brawl it.
Okay, so it has 3 die 10 against your 5D. Sorry,
10.
it has 3 die 6 versus your 3 die 10. Oh, I
5.
can't say the numbers. Words. It's hard to
5d10
word.
for brawl. Yeah.
It's hard to word. So it got a 4. You got 2 4s and a 6 because you have combat sense. You get to decide how that lines up. Do you want to block it and deliver 2, or do you say take them all?
Let's block it
Block it and
and give
deliver
him 2.
2. Okay, so you can block his 4. That means the zombie will have to roll a 2 dice health check, and it failed. It is down. Blip. Zombie number 4 moves in. It's rolling 3 die 6 against you.
This time I am going to dodge.
Okay. That ain't gonna help. It's gonna rip you right in half right here. It got a 5. Let's see if you can get a 5
Yay.
on 4 die 10. What are the
Fifty-fifty
chances?
chance.
A 7. Okay. Well, you got away from me then. You want to back away?
Yes, please.
Okay. I got 2 more zombies that will be attacking you this turn. So we'll do this one over here. Here comes this one. It's rolling 3 die 6. Are you going to brawl me or are you going to fight me?
That one I will brawl.
Okay. 3 die 6 coming at you. It got a 6. You have 5d10. You got you got a 10, an 8, a 6, and a 5. You could block its one hit and deliver 3.
Okay.
Or
Actually,
you
I'm
could
going to
just say
make.
take them all. You could say take them all and deliver 4 hits to it.
I'm going to use his sword skill and make him
Ah, we
re-roll that
keep forgetting
die.
that, don't we?
I
All
did
right.
forget about that.
We're going to re-roll yours or mine.
The zombie is going to re-roll.
Zombie re-rolls his 6, turns it into a 4.
Yes,
Still
okay.
basically same situation.
Let's take them all.
Okay. Everybody. So Conan will roll a 1 dice health check. Zombie will roll a 4 dice health check. Surprise, surprise. Zombie is knocked to the ground. Conan, 1 dice health check. Oh, I got him this time, boys and girls. Dang it. He passed. All right. I still have one zombie who wants to eat some Conan. Yummy Conan meat. All right, here he comes. He's rolling 3 die 6. Are you going to dodge me or are you going to brawl me?
I'm going to slice him in half.
All right, sure.
So we'll brawl.
I got 3 4s.
Ooh.
2, 3, 4, 5d10. You got 5 successes. You have combat sense. So you
Yeah,
get to decide how to do that. You could block all 3 of his and deliver 2 hits or any combination thereof. What do you think you
I'm
want to
also
do?
going to use. I'm also going to use the sword thing again because it says
Okay.
once per brawl.
Yep.
So we'll
Yep.
make the zombie re-roll one of his 4s.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Zombie reroll. Turned it into a 2. That was a good parry,
Awesome.
sir. All right. Now you
So
could
yeah,
block
let's
his 2 successes and deliver 3 hits.
let's do that.
Okay. So you're going to block 2 of his successes. Blip, blip. That still leaves 3 successes. They become 3 hits now. Zombie, watch me pass this, boys and girls. Let me show you how you do it. Bam, right there. Oh, okay. Zombie is down.
What was the
That,
name of that book? What was the name of that book? The Sword of Conan. Yeah, there it is.
Conan the Swordsman. All right. So that puts, that's a swath of destruction. Unfortunately, I'm going to roll a bunch of successes here and get all those folks back. Watch this. And they're
Eh,
going to be right back in contact with him.
probably.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to roll for this. So I have 2 of them that have a chance of getting up right into contact with him. So it would be this green guy and this brown guy right here. So if either one of those pass, they'll be in contact with him. So I'm going to roll for them first. The red dice will be for the guy in green. Here are their rolls, and they are both 2 6s, boys and girls. And they both stand up right in contact with Konani. And they say, they are the undying. They will rip out his soul and eat it like a Twinkie. All right, I still have 2 more folks that will have recovery checks. I have this green and brown guy here. So we'll do the same thing. Red dice is for the brown guy. And again, 2 successes. Every character passed their recovery check, and they are all in play. Every one of them is in play, and he's engaged. Look at that, boys and girls. He's got zombies running out his wazoo. His wazoo is dripping in zombies. All right, the next thing we're going to do is add more zombies because, right, you got to have more
That's what we
zombies.
got to
So
do.
here we go. End of the turn, we're adding 3 more zombies. 3 more zombies. And they're all popping up over towards Conan. 7 inches that away. 6 inches that away. One more. 7 inches off that away. So he's actually on the other side of the hill over here. Okay. All right. Boys and
That's a whole
girls,
herd right there.
that's, and they just keep getting up. Oh my gosh. Let's get to end the turn. And we're going to start turn number 5 here. We're going to start you off with a yellow card. We're also going to start by drawing cards. So, Charlie, you drew a sidestep. Gives you a +1 dodge.
That's going to
I
be some trouble.
drew a steady aim. That's not much help to me. All right. Charlie, we're about to draw you a yellow card, sir. We have 10.
Drum roll,
1, 2, 3,
please.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9. We'll roll the D10 though. 8 here. On the edge, the survivor nearest to the edge of the table must roll a horror check. That is you, sir. You passed your horror check. All right. That was the card. We drew yellow cards, we drew fortune cards, and now you activated. You are in contact with 2 zombies. That means a fight starts automatically. There is no option there. You must fight when you're touching the baddies who want to eat the flesh off your bones. How are you
So
going
I
to
do
play
have.
this one, sir? You could either dodge them or you could brawl them.
Well, if I dodge them, I only move away an inch, and then everybody activates, and they'll be back in contact anyway.
I like the way you think, sir.
Yeah. So, and remember, I'm looking at this from the sky view. I've got 2 that are touching Conan, correct?
You are correct.
Okay. So I will do uh, 3 on the brown zombie
Okay.
and 2
On the green.
on the green one
Okay.
for
And you get to
brawling.
decide the order. So which one do
We'll
you
do
want to
the
fight
3 dice
first?
first.
Okay. So you have 3 die 10 versus 2 die 10. All right. Here we go. You're rolling 3 die 10. Nope, wrong camera. Oh, that one's what I want. Okay. All right, 3 die 10 on your attack. You got a 6 and a 4. It's rolling 3 die 6. It got a 4. How do you want to play that?
I only got 2 successes, so I have to take them all because I have to get 2 hits to even do anything to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Okay.
what I'm going to do. Oh, wait. I want to
Harry.
make. I
You
want to
could
use
either
this.
re-roll one of yours or make it re-roll its 4.
Let's re-roll one of mine this time.
Okay. I think it's a good idea. Turned it into a 9, so now you have 3 successes against its 4. How do you want to play that?
Now I can block the 4 and make it take the 2 die health check.
Okay, so block the 4, and now it has to roll a 2 dice health check. Just because I'm thinking about it and I want to do it, I'm going to say I'm all right, and I'll just go ahead and pass the health check.
course you are.
Yep. Yay, zombie. You still have another fight to go. Uh, so you have 2 die 10 against this one. 2 sevens. And it got a 6, a 4, and a 5. Now, a question that
I
comes
want to.
up once in a while is, can you use a sword in both of those? And no, because it does count as a single fight
Right.
for the purposes of the multiple fights and all that sort of stuff. So, can't use a sword in both of those. What are you going to do here? You got 2 sevens. You got a 6, a 4, and a. You could block and then only take one. You could block
Yeah, I
two
think
of
that's what I'm
his,
going to do.
and then you'll just take
Well,
one.
actually, I need to try and knock him down. So
Okay.
I guess
You
I'll
want to just go
just
for
do the take
both?
them all.
Go for blood?
Yep.
Okay, he's going for blood here. He's going for blood.
If I don't,
He's
he stays up in contact with me, and that won't do me any good.
You are correct, sir. I wonder what this thing does. What's that? Oh, this all happens when Bessie's not here and I don't know how to click on things. Throw me some howdies in the chat if you're on here today. Throw me some howdies in there. Don't forget to hit that like button for us. We definitely appreciate that. So you say take them all, so that means the zombie is going to deliver 3 hits to Konani. Konani, you are in some trouble now. 3 hits.
Probably.
Let's see. I got 3 die 10 health check. Bam. And you only failed with one. You are rugged. So you get a reroll, but it's not enough, and Conan takes an injury. The zombie will roll a 2 dice health check. No, 3 dice. 2 dice?
Yes, 2 dice.
2 dice. 2 dice health check. Zombies don't roll d10s.
I was gonna say they don't get to roll that big a
Okay.
die, do they?
Yeah, he's down. Blip. Blip. Okay. All right. So now they are coming for blood. Now they smell the blood. Conan is injured and they're going to just swarm him and you're going to see him, they're going to eat the flesh off his bones. So,
You got to
here
get past his
comes
sword first.
here comes zombie number 3 this turn. You got the Moxie, so you don't suffer the penalty for that. For his epic ability, Conan is dauntless. That is an epic level ability. And what that means is that none of his skills are affected by his injuries. So his skill dice will not go down. The number of dice he rolls will not go down. So do you want to brawl this guy with 5d10 um, or dodge him?
I'm going to do a dodge to try and disengage from everybody.
Well, you got more coming. You ain't gonna get away from
I know,
everybody.
but if I
All
can get
right.
away from this one,
All
then
right.
I got a chance
All
to move
right. Let's
farther
see. He's
away.
got 3 die 10 coming at you. Okay, where am I on? Got a 4 and a 5. You got 4 die 10. And you got a 9 and a 10, and you can disengage 1 inch away. Blip. Okay. Next one coming in. Mr. Green Pants. Mr. Green Pants is coming in. Are you going to fight this one or are you going to dodge him?
I'm going to dodge again.
Okay.
And this time I'm going to use my sidestep to add an extra bonus die.
All right. 1, 2, 3. So you'll have 5d10. Okay, sidestep has been used. Did you use that danger? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You have a bad luck in your hand. You want to use that to make me discard one of my cards?
I've been thinking about it. Yes, I might as well.
Okay, so as soon
when
as
you
I
activate.
activate, you can play your bad luck and make me discard a card. I have 5 cards sitting there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got rid of my just reward.
Okay,
Okay.
well,
Yeah. Yeah. Not a big trade there. All right. So we have another fight coming on. Now, are you brawling me or are you dodging
I
me?
was I was dodging. Yes.
Okay. So here are my 3 die 10. Sorry, 3 die 6. I got a 6. Here's your 5 dice. You used your sidestep and you dodged me. All right. So I guess I need to kind
Dodge
of
me
move.
towards you a little bit. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah. Okay. So another inch away and another zombie comes in. All right. Dodging or brawling?
Let's keep dancing away.
Okay. 3 die 10. Got nothing. You can automatically dodge. Move an inch away. Another one comes in. 3 die 6. Got a 4. Dodging.
Yep.
Dodged away.
Running is good. Cardio, cardio, cardio.
Another one comes in. Dodging or brawling?
One more dodge.
Okay. 6 and a 4. 2 eights and a 9 and a 10. So easy peasy dodge there. I have one more that can reach you this turn. You're going to fight me or you're going to dodge.
This one I think I'll brawl.
Okay. Here is the attack. You got a 5. Here is your attack. 5 to 10. 8, 9, and a 6. How do you want to play it?
Make him re-roll his attack.
Okay.
The zombie.
Re-
I mean.
Turned it into a 6. Okay.
Okay.
What do you think you want to do there? You could block me
Um.
and deliver 2. You could say take them all and deliver 3, but you'll take a hit.
Yeah.
What's
Let's
the
take the
tactic?
block and deliver 2.
Okay. So knocks out that 6. Zombie takes 2 and passes the health check.
Of
The
course.
last zombie on the table is going to move 6 inches because he will not have enough range to rush you. And that ends the turn. There is one recovery check to pass, and that is for Conan. Double checking to make sure you don't have a card. I don't have a card. And
Oh.
you failed it. You remain injured.
Well, he's indomitable, so he gets to re-roll 1 recovery check.
Oh, dirty cheater. Here
Yes.
it is. Nope, a 3. That is still not a pass.
Not
All
dirty
right,
cheater
he
enough.
remains injured. Oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him, boys and girls. We're going to pull a bullet. We're going to draw. I'm going to add more zombies. Add one more. 2 inches off of this way. Doggone it. That's not a good direction.
Oh, that's a perfect direction.
No. No. I guess if you dodge toward me, I might be able to eventually get a hold of you. All right, I'm going to flip this card back over. I'm going to mix the cards up again. Have 9 cards laying here. Let's see. So I got my extra guy.
We got to draw
So
a
we're going to
fortune
draw
card.
cards. You drew a out of ammo. I drew a free pass. And you're starting off engaged. As soon as you activate, you get a 10. You get a new yellow card. This is 1. This is 9. 9. It is another plot point. 1 die 8 inches in a random direction. 8 inches back behind you. So kind of over here in the rocks, there's There's a small little shrine with a what looks like it might be a gem sitting on top of it. That's interesting. Maybe that's the
uh,
ring of Kerala there.
yeah, it could
Hmm.
be. You never know.
Okay, well, that will eliminate that card from the stack. Okay. We drew cards. You drew that. You're starting off engaged. You have a monster wanting to eat your face. What are you going to do? Are you going to start off brawling or are you going to try and dodge me?
Hmm.
He's thinking. You got three more turns.
Well, if when I dodge, that ends my activation entirely. Correct. I can't
Correct.
move. Yeah.
Correct.
So
That's why that's why starting
that's
your
why you want to
activation
be.
engaged is almost guaranteed to lose your entire activation. Regardless of what you
Yeah.
do, you're not going to get very far if you're
Let's
starting
start
off
out with.
with somebody
Let's
on
start
top
out
of
with
you.
dodging.
Okay.
I'm gonna
It
dodge
will,
because it's the only way I can move.
well, 1 inch. Yeah. No.
1 inch is better than nothing.
Well, maybe. That's what I always tell them. Let's see. Here we go. Here is the zombie attacking. They got a 6 and a 5. You are dodging. I don't think you're gonna dodge me this time. I think I got you. And I do. The only success you roll is a
Wow.
four. Is a four, and you won't block any of those, and you're gonna have to roll a 2 dice health check, and you passed it. Doggone it! That was my chance to get him again. Doggone it! Oh, wait! You don't roll d8s for health checks anymore, though. I'm sorry, d10s. You're down to a d8 health. All right, here. There's that failure. But you
I get
are
to
rugged
re-roll that.
and you're going to get to re-roll one of those. And you passed it. Doggone it. Oh, I could taste me some Conan. Taste some of that Conan. All right. But you didn't get away from me. That was your activation. And now the zombies swarm. So bring a new zombie around to eat you. Are you going to brawl me or are you going to um
I'm
dodge?
I'm gonna continue to dodge.
Okay, here is my attack. 3 die 6. 6 and a 4 again. That's some good hitting there. I don't think you're getting away this time. And you did. All right. Conan backs up an inch and another zombie comes screaming in.
Dodge, please.
Okay, here is the attack. Nothing. Okay, so 3 1s, boys and girls. 3 1s means Conan backs up again, and another zombie comes in. Did that
Hear
guy
the
miss? Did
exciting
we?
music.
I think I forgot to roll a recovery check for somebody,
Oh
but
yeah, you did.
he's gone.
Yay!
Dang it! Dang it! So another zombie moves in, and 3 die 6 coming at you. 2 6s and a 4. He's not getting away this time, boys and girls. He's
Sure he
not
is.
getting away this time.
His dance moves are wonderful.
A 10 will stop a 6. An 8 will stop a 6. And a 5 will stop my 4. Doggone it. So close, so close. And Conan gets another inch away. And another zombie comes in. Are you going to dodge? You're going to brawl.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Okay, here's my attack. 2 6s and a 4. Not you doing it this time. I got you. Yes, an 8 and a 7 will dodge 2 of mine, but you're still going to have to roll a health check on a D8. Boom. And you passed it. Doggone it. But that sticks you there. You did not get
Yes,
away
it
that time.
does.
And I'm going to bring in another zombie. Three die six coming at you. You dodging?
I am dodging.
Okay. Three die six.
This is what I like about this game is you get choices for
Six
this.
and a four. I know, yeah. Six and a four will dodge it. Okay, you'll get away from both of my zombies. I got another one coming at you. Right, because it's a tactic. You're no longer simply trying to kill them. You're going into survival mode here.
Well,
Um,
and
now
it's not just that.
at this point in the story, uh, Conan's horse, I think, had almost died of thirst, or was very close to it, and he was down to just a very small amount of water left in his water skin out here in this desert that he's been going through. And even once he finds an area that has a little bit of water, the water's poison. So he's on his last leg in a lot of ways. Um, so it's going to be hard to say what happens after this. Conan, you dodged away, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. So I only have one more guy that can come into contact with you. This is my
My
last one that will fight you this turn.
my
And
point
it's
was
rolling
just
three die
that your
six.
game
Are you gonna
allows.
brawl me this time? Are you
I
gonna
No, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
My point was just that your game system allows you options instead of just standing there and having to take
Correct.
it.
Correct. Even after you roll the dice, you have choices. Um, you don't just roll the dice to find out what happens. You roll the dice and then you decide what happens. And you dodged him as well. And then that means you're almost caught back in a corner here. Remember that the area within 6 inches of the table is
It's
perilous at
perilous.
the edge. The next guy is over 12 inches away, so the best he can do is try and close with you a little bit, and then that ends the turn. And now we're going into overtime. We're starting turn number 7.
This is exciting.
Oh, if he doesn't recover this turn, I still think I have a chance at him. But man, it's freaking Conan, right? He's beyond an epic level character here. The chances of me actually taking him down, I would. Charlie and I were talking about it. I gave him about a 95% chance of survival because it's almost impossible to really take him all the way down. Um, I do get another zombie or two. Two zombies show up 1 inch this way. Well, that's not bad. He's in range. He's in range. He's in the mix. And then 4 inches this way. Good. Good, good, good. So I got two more zombies that will be getting on you this turn. And you're almost backed into a corner here. I mean, you can start turning and going across this way,
Yeah.
but I think everybody I have will be able to reach you this turn.
Well, we'll just have to do what we
All
can.
right. We're going to draw cards. Your
We got to
card
do
was a
recovery check.
clear shot. Oh, I drew a breakaway. Recovery check. I gotta blow this one. Where are my special dice? Where's my special dice here? Okay.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
it. I keep it in my pocket so it's warm. All right, here we go. Here we go. Special dice says, "Oh, what do you know? What do you know about that? It's a 3, no recovery, but he does get a
But he gets
reroll.
to do it again.
Never reroll the same dice twice. So I'm gonna do a different dice and make sure that it'll roll low again. And it is a 2. Boys and girls. Oh my gosh. Conan
Severely
remains
dehydrated.
remains injured. He is so dehydrated. His conditioning is so low now from this long travel, uh, and all of this fighting. Finally, starting to feel it in his muscles and the aching. He's got 2 turns. I think I can get him. I think I can take him down. All right. We're going to get you a yellow card because you're activating. Here is a yellow card. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the edge. The
A
character
horror
nearest
check.
the edge rolls a horror check. Failed it. Give the man a
Oh,
green
goody.
card. Madness. You must discard one fortune card when you activate this character. If you cannot discard, the opponent takes control of your character as if it was one of their own. All right. So,
I have a whole fistful of nothing in
uh,
particular, so I can
okay.
discard
All
no
right.
problem.
Can I take your clear shot away?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No more clear shot for you. Now, panic. Don't panic says at the end of any turn, you may discard don't panic to cancel, discard one horror card from any character. Madness isn't going to be a horrible effect because you probably have more cards than you
Yeah,
could probably just hold on to it.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I got plenty of cards in the bank there.
You will get to roll for a recovery check at the end of the turn to try and shake off the madness. But right now he's seeing red, and the fight is on. So Conan, you somehow ended that turn separated from everybody. How did that happen? You
I kept
dodged away
dancing.
from everybody. Doggone
Yeah,
you! That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, what are you gonna do?
I am going to move a full 12 inches
Damn
in a
it!
direction that keeps me as far away from
Damn
everybody
it!
as I can without going too close to the edge of the board.
Damn it, damn it. I
So
need a
basically,
trip up right now. Where's my
right
trip
towards that
up?
camera.
Where's my
You don't
damn
have one.
trip up? Damn it. That sucks.
Message
All
your
right,
call
so
those
you
with
don't
her
want to
on the
come within
trip.
6 inches of the edge. So you're going to basically end your move right about here. Damn it. Now I'm not going to get hardly any zombies on you. So now you're too far away. Damn it. That's okay. I'll still get one, two,
What?
three,
Uh, you,
four.
I was gonna say
I
you got
still
at
got
least
about
four.
four. I still got about four that can get a hold of you. Doggone it. All right, turn 7. Did we already draw cards?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Um, so that was your activation. So now NPCs always activate nearest first. Remember that? Comes in on him. Are you going to dodge me?
Yes, sir.
You know, you got that big sword.
I do.
All
But if I
right.
don't put them down, they stay in contact.
I got 2 6s. You can't dodge that. That is undodgeable. That is cannot be dodged. There is no dice, no combination of dice that you can roll other than maybe a 10 and a 9. Okay, so you dodged that. Damn it. Okay. Who else do I have? This is my next nearest, so he'll come in. You know, we also talked about this ahead of time is that one of the things you don't want to do is get close to the terrain, right? That idea of putting your back against the wall sort of stuff, because it really limits your ability to move away. So staying where you have plenty of room to maneuver is actually a better tactic in this. So I got another zombie coming at you. You're going to dodge me?
I am going to dodge.
Okay. Not this time. I got a 5, and that is the one that cannot be stopped. I got a 5, and you got a 7. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna get you. You're
Getting the
down.
hell out of Dodge is what he's doing.
I got you now. I got you now. He's too slippery, that Conan. Even without armor on, he's too slippery. So here's my next attack. Another 5. Damn it. Come on.
He's like a greased pig. He's been sweating all this time.
Oh, that's true. Okay, 2 10s, a 6, and an 8. Every one of his dice is enough to dodge. And that puts him there. And now none of the rest of my characters are in range. None of the rest of my characters are in range. Oh, damn
But
it.
they all get to follow.
They all get to move 6 inches. Blah, blah, blah. Boo.
Yay, Conan.
Blue. The hungry horde. The hungry horde. Come, let us eat you. We are hungry. Well, that's going to be it. There's just no way I can stop him now. All right. Well, even with him failing like all of his recovery checks, that was just lucky on my part. But he's moving too fast, and I can't tie him down.
It was a very Conan-esque adventure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're starting the last turn. I think we can stop it here, though. Well, we'll play it out. We got a couple
We can
guys
play
that
it
can
out.
still
That's
get
fine.
you. You have a recovery check. 4 is a pass. Doggone it.
Finally passed one.
Finally passed one. Yeah, adding insult to injury. Let's see if I can get a good draw for my zombies here. 2 more are going to appear. And they come on. If I get a good roll here, I can get some more zombies on you.
You could effectively get in front of me.
Okay, 8 inches over that way. That's probably not a good roll. Actually, you're kind of heading in that guy's direction. I think he might actually get to you. 4 inches that way. That one's probably not going to do anything. Okay. All right. Now, did that. Now we're going to draw red cards. Need to mix those
Okay,
up.
we got.
Red card for you.
When do you do the horror check to get rid of cards? Is that at the end?
Damn it.
What I get?
Damn it. I'm not going to say. Okay, you drew a parlay and I drew a misfortune. Yeah, you would roll for your horror check at the end of the turn also. You
Okay.
could choose to get rid of either one of those cards. So um, we'll go ahead and roll
I'm.
for the.
I was just asking for general rule
Yeah, absolutely. That's a
playing.
recovery check. Yep, that's a recovery
We don't
check.
want to skip a rule just because it's not going to
No,
make
no,
any difference.
no. Okay, so here is your recovery check for your insanities for your horror cards. A 3.
So
You can use Indomitable there because he did not use Indomitable for his health check. He can now use Indomitable to try and shake off his horror and still failed it. So if he had passed that, just so you all know, he could have got rid of one of his horror card effects. So that's why when they start stacking up, they can get kind of bad. And that's to try and represent maybe that Lovecraftian style of horror where a single card may not do a lot, but over time, if they continue to add up, then that's what will get to you. Um, all right. So you've drawn your yellow card. Did you? No,
no,
we didn't. We didn't. Okay. So
that's
1,
next.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm down to 8 cards now. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Add 50 zombies.
Unseen danger. It's a peril for you. Oh, if I can get him to fail this peril, that ends his activation and he won't get any further, and I'll get my entire swarm on him. You got to roll 2 successes with might, finesse, or cunning. Let's see. At the start of this activation, I better just throw your distraction on you. So I'm going to get rid of one of your dice. Do you have any cards to play? Oh,
Nothing that's going to help.
okay. All right. So here we go. Um, Random
My.
peril.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that was the peril. That was the
That was
peril.
the
I'm
peril.
sorry. 2 with might, finesse, or cunning. You have 4 die 10 in might.
Yep,
Plus
that's the
your
one.
reward card adds an extra might. That gets you up to 5. The distraction takes one away. You're rolling 4 die 10. 4 die 10, and if he fails this one, that means he's not going to get any more distance away, and I'll get my entire horde on him probably. Um, Needs 2 successes here. That camera. Here we go. And he got it. Doggone it. A 9 and a 4 was the 2 successes that he needed. So he avoids my peril. Darn it. He avoids my peril. Checking to see if you have any cards to play when you
I
do
don't.
that. All right.
The only thing I can really
Um,
play is the parlay, and that's not going to do me any good.
we'll return the stack. So now you can take off running.
And that's what
So
I want to do.
okay.
We'll
So
go
he
kind
takes
of
off
12
running
inches
12 inches.
towards
I'm
where
I-
you.
I'm not going to get anybody on him this turn, man.
Well, you got a couple. I'm kind of running towards at least one, sort of.
Yeah. So 6 inches from the edge.
Yeah, that's about right there.
6 inches from the edge. 12-inch run off this way gets you somewhere out here.
Right next to the Dice of Doom chip for the final round.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're over 6 inches from the edge, so you stayed out of the perilous area. The edge of the table is perilous in this. That's what keeps you in the middle of the table, basically, or around the middle. So I'm not going to have anybody. I got one. I got two. Got 3, 4. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, boys and girls. Here we go. So the first one that comes at you is this one. Rawr. Remember the first zombie, the nearest on NPCs is how you're supposed to do it. So first zombie comes in, 3 die 10.
We're going to go down swinging. We're doing brawl.
Okay, 3 die 10. Got a 5 and a 6. You got 5d10. And you got an 8, an 8, a 6, and a 6. Do you want to re-roll one of yours or make him re-roll one of his?
Make him re-roll one of his.
Okay,
please.
re-roll his 6. Turns his 6 into another 6. Okay, what do you want to do now? So he has a 6 and a 5. You could block both of his and deliver 2.
That's what I would like to do.
All right, so he's going to block both of his successes and deliver 2, and that means the zombie will have to roll a 2 dice health check, and it passed. All right.
Huh.
Next closest zombie will be this one, so it will come rushing in on him, and it's rolling 3 dice at you. You're going to brawl me, or you're going to dodge me?
I'm going to brawl.
Okay.
He's tired of running.
That's the spirit. You get tired after a while, all that running. It got 2 4s. You got an 8, a 9, a 5, and a 4. So you could block both of mine and still deliver 2 hits.
Let's just do that instead of re-rolling anything.
You're right. I forgot about the reroll. It doesn't roll 2 dice for. It doesn't roll d10s for health. All right, it stays on its feet as well.
My goodness.
I think I only have like one more that's even going to reach you. Oh no, 2 more. Yep, 2 more. Okay. Next one. And it's rolling 3 die 6. 3. And you're going to brawl it again?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you got 4 successes. Might as well re-roll your 1.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't remember. An 8. So you could still block all 3 of its successes and deliver 2.
Let's do that.
Okay, block all 3, deliver 2. It rolls a 2 dice health check. And it is down. And
Got one of them at least.
Last one that will be able to reach you. Got a 6 and a 5. Brawling. The unstoppable sword of Conan here. You got a 10, 2 10s and a 7. You can re-roll one of yours.
Yeah.
Or it. It could you could make it
but
re-roll.
I would have redone his anyway.
All right, so you got 4 successes. You could block 2 of his and make it roll
Block
a 2 dice
2
health
and
check.
yep.
Okay. And that is it down. And that'll end the scenario. Not only did you survive it, which I really didn't doubt at all,
Hey, it was
uh,
close.
not only I know there were a couple chances, there were a couple little glimmers in there that made me feel like I actually had a shot at it of taking him down. But you also, even the more important part of it, for definitely for like the story aspect, is that you got the thief popped up in a good location. You were able to get over there, and in his dying words, he tells you where the Star of Kerala was hidden. All right, that ends the scenario. Um, trying to remember in the story, and I don't want to ruin it for you. Anybody who wants to go back and read these stories, this is kind of loosely based on a couple little stories. Conan the Raider, which is a full book by Leonard Carpenter from like 1986. And it's an interesting one because after this little adventure, Conan is basically rescued by a small caravan of merchants. Um, and then he joins up with them and they go into a tomb. So that was the other thing that I was thinking about doing this week was another tomb adventure, but I felt like two back-to-back tombs was a little much. But so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do next week. So there's two paths that we could kind of go over. One is kind of following that Leonard Carpenter storyline where Conan joins up with the merchants and they discover a tomb and go down in the tomb and yada, yada, yada. But then you have the DeCamp and Nyberg story where Conan just basically ends up in um, the kingdom of Ophir, and he has the ring, and he wants to turn it back into the queen of Ophir, who hopefully to get a large treasure, reward, possibly, a position within the kingdom and that sort of thing. So those are the two ways we're going to go. Next week is Nay, so hopefully we can come up with a fun storyline for next week as well. Are you guys enjoying the Conan story? And I guess the big part is to remember that this is Pulp Alley. That this is the couple things we do is that there's no special rules. There's no this is being played by Pulp Alley, and the reason is because this is what Pulp Alley was designed for. Pulp Alley was designed to recreate the stories, the action, the adventures from the pulp magazines. And that's exactly where Conan sprang from. So this is Pulp. This is Pulp Alley. Normally, we wouldn't use epic characters like this, but once in a while, it's kind of fun to put them out there and see how they do. Um, we kind of shy away from we don't encourage players to just simply play an epic character because frequently the scenarios just don't really work that well for them, not because they're overpowered, but because we design the scenarios expecting you to have more than one character out there, and oftentimes you have to kind of your characters have to kind of work together to make things come around in the scenarios. Jim, thank you so much for joining us. Derek, thank you so much for joining. William Schmidt Matson, Vern is on here. Thank you so much. Nay is next week. Steve S, thank you so much. Keep on with Conan. Very cool. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these. So we'll see what the scenario is going to be next week with Nay. Don't forget the secret word for this game is pulp. Pulp, because Conan is pulp. Um, and we're going to do a giveaway on Thursday for the T-shirt. Will be, one person will win their choice of the T-shirts. So you'll either be able to pick a 2X pink, a 2X black, or a 3X gray, identical to this one, but not this one. I'm going to keep this one, but so three different colors, two different sizes you can pick from. And I'm sorry that we're so limited on the sizes for that, but that's all I have, so that's all I can give away. We do plan to offer some T-shirts coming very soon. So yeah, the Pirate Queen of the Black Coast. There's a lot of those characters that, because we're kind of following a storyline, she's not in this part. It doesn't mean that we couldn't go back and do some stuff. And I really like the idea of doing some stuff with either Valeria or just some of the other characters as well. And I think as we go forward into the next scenario, we're probably going to move away from doing the epic level doing move away from doing the epic level Conan and move him into just like a leader level, and then put a couple sidekicks out there. Then we can kind of mix that, kind of have that going. Edward Hooper says 2X is fine. Make your own shirts. Yeah, we've talked about that as well. But my loom is broken down right now, so I got to get, you know. All right. That's it for
I think
today. Oh,
having Conan as an epic character is great. I think it matches up to the books really well. But to be honest, I think as a level 4 character, he may have been able to survive this
yeah,
scenario if it was played the way it's written in the book instead of
yeah,
using
yeah,
X for the zombies. I think he
yeah,
would have had a chance.
yeah,
It still would have been a tight game,
yeah.
and
There
even
wasn't
this
a
was
lot.
actually tight.
There wasn't a lot there. An epic level character basically means one that you have an epic level ability, which was the
Right.
Dauntless, and I don't think that ever really came into play. Um, Maybe it
No,
did
it didn't
because you were
really.
wounded on several turns, so you would have needed something in there to kind of keep your dice up.
Right.
So that Dauntless probably did kind of come into play. But other than that, there are
But
several things that you could have removed to kind of make room for. All you'd have to do is take off like four of his abilities. You
yeah,
say
and
that, but
the
that's
fact
kind
that
of
he has
hard.
moxie is just it helps him anyway
Yeah. Moxie,
because
he
he
could easily have Moxie and Muscles of Steel would replace Dauntless. So yeah, you could
yeah
easily do him as a level 4 character, and it would have probably gone at least as well as it did here. All
he would have
right,
gotten
brother.
wounded more, but he'd been fine. Thanks for the
Mm,
game. That was a lot
maybe.
of fun, Dave.
Thank you, Charlie, for coming on here and playing. Always a pleasure to have you on to chat and everything. Boys and girls, don't miss our videos. Get subscribed. Make sure you hit that like button, and we'll see you soon. Charlie, hang out with me for just a little bit.
All right.
Bye, everybody. Play us out of here, Bessie. Doodle doo 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 doo. Doodle doo 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 doo. Where's Bessie?